This brand is known for making autoclaves
like acceptable. Making the actual thing?
No. Okay. For making autoclaves acceptable and popularizing autoclaves. So I have high hopes for it, but I'm going to be very critical of them. Welcome back to Spirits Collective.
I'm Adan.
And I'm Alex.
And this is a show where we all learn to drink together.
And today I have a special treat for you guys because we're drinking El Tequileno Reposado Gran Reserva. This is El Tequileno Reposado Gran Reserva. This sticks to the one category, of course, we always want to stick to, 100% de agave. The gnome is 1108, also known as Jorge Sáez Cuervo y Sucesores, SA de CV. They use a roller mill to crush the agave. This one is cooked in an autoclave. It's aged in American white oak barrels, wood chips, and pipones. Other things worth mentioning is it's blended batches and also no additives, something we really like on this channel. Yeah, so that is El Tequileno. So we had to look it up for you guys.
Yeah, what is a pipon, Alex?
A pipon is a large, I guess like a super large, extra mega large American oak barrel, also known as a pipon. This is blended batches.
What about the wood chips, man? Like, do they put wood chips in there and then strain them out or something?
That's what I'm guessing. I didn't see anything on the website. All I did see is this is their premium repo. They got two repos, two sort of lines, if you will. Their regular line, and this is sort of their more premier line. So this is the Reposado Gran Reserva. And I was a little upset because this is cooked in an autoclave, which we now know is what, Adan?
It's like a giant Instapot.
It's a giant metal vat Instapot that cuts the cooking time by like 12 to 15 hours, if I'm not mistaken. But what's special of this one and makes it expensive is not the autoclave, not the marketing or anything. This is a repo, but they age it for 8 months, which is very long. The minimum you have to age it for is 2 months to call it a repo.
So it's pretty damn close to.
It's closer to an añejo, and then on top of that, we read those blended batches, because on top of aging it for 8 months, they blend it with a little bit of their añejo already.
Oh crap!
So I think that's where the premium price tag comes in, not their branding or their marketing, more that they age it longer than the standard, and then they blend it with a little bit of añejo. With that being said, this bottle set me back $25
because it's a half bottle, right?
It's a half bottle. So the full size, I couldn't find the full size, but I want to say it's around $55 to $60. So that's a premium for a repo.
Do you have any experience with this bottle?
I do not, but I've known about this bottle, and we've actually had one of our subscribers request we do this bottle. I couldn't find the full size for you, buddy, but we got the half bottle. So
we're listening.
Yeah, we're listening.
Request, and we'll try and get it.
Yeah, we'll do our best. But what do you think? Should we pop this open?
Yeah, everything you said about it, I mean, sounds pretty promising.
This is El Tequileno Reposado Gran Reserva. This is the cork. Standard little sound.
Yeah, nice little cork sound.
So right off the bat, you could tell there's no additives in here, or at least it's confirmed by Tequila Matchmaker. But from what we've known and what we've experienced, the color is very, very light. And that's that they age it longer than they have to. They age it for 8 months and then add a little bit of añejo in there. So very light in color. That's a good sign right off the bat. Getting some nice little tears there. But what do you think? Should we smell this?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
This is El Tequileno Reposado Gran Reserva on the nose. That was tequila.
That's a strong agave smell.
The cooked, right? Definitely the cooked agave. Are you getting anything else? I feel like I'd be picking up more like bourbon notes.
What's the proof on this? 40, right? Or
yeah, 80 they're 80. They're all usually 80. I have to say, I'm not getting much on the nose, except for a lot of that cooked agave, which I really like. But I was expecting a little more of like bourbon, like just barrel notes, you know?
Yeah, especially if the wood chips are what I think they are. I would think it would have more of that smell. Honestly, man,
I have to say it's a great cooked agave smell, but that's it. That's all I'm getting.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm not a big fan of the agave smell, but it's pretty strong with this one.
I am. It's good. It's refreshing.
But I'm not getting anything else.
And I'm not getting anything else.
I don't know. I mean, let's see what the taste has in store for us.
Oh, another thing before you taste this, I'm pretty sure they use open air fermentation.
All right, explain yourself.
They use the natural airborne yeast that's all around us, but they have like 100-year-old mango trees all throughout their distillery. So they're saying that open air fermentation picks up on sort of that mango essence.
I gotta say, it's crazy some of the things that I hear. The way that they do these things, you know?
Yeah, and like there's more to it that we haven't gotten into, like water.
So
like water they use.
Are those natural spring water, right? You said?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think this is natural, 100% natural spring water.
Yeah, so like people use spring water, well water, rain water. It's crazy what these master distillers are doing. But should we give this a taste?
Yeah.
The taste. El Tequileno Reposado Gran Reserva. Cheers. I don't know if it's in my head, but I got fruits. I got fruits. It's a really good finish. I was getting a lot of fruity, sweet notes on the tongue in the very beginning, and I'm getting that finish.
God damn. I don't know how I feel about this.
I think you have to try it again, because that was... I'm really digging this. Did you get any fruits or any fruity sweetness?
I'm getting sweetness like right now, like
okay,
so what I went through was on the taste, like on the actual, when it's in your mouth, I didn't taste anything. But once I swallowed it, like a whole bunch of flavor just like popped out of nowhere. And it's very sweet flavor, but I can't pinpoint exactly what I'm tasting, exactly what I'm tasting.
I feel like I'm getting the mangoes. I don't know if that's in my head. I do think you have to try it again, because I do have to say there was a lot there right in the initial taste.
You tasted a lot in your mouth?
Yeah.
Right, let's try it one more time.
So let's try it one more time. Yeah, like fruity sweetness. Very little agave.
Fuck. That's crazy.
Did you get it?
No.
What are you saying?
This tequila is just weird. Like,
I feel like it is very different from everything else we've had on here.
First off, that finish is so sweet.
It's good though. It is sweet.
Like
it is sweet.
like a weird kind of sweetness.
I think it's like a fruity fruit sweetness.
I feel like the aromas that I got from this does not represent the taste at all.
I agree 100%. Yeah.
In the mouth, I got some sweetness. And then as I swallowed it, it was like, I've said there's no burn before, but this one was like no burn at all. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Like at all. I'm just, it's crazy how little burn there was with this. And then you just get this like burst of like flavor on the finish with like, I don't know what it is, but just sweetness, but like natural sweetness.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like something that was added into it. Just like a natural forming sweetness that it got from the barrel or from the fermentation, like you said. Wherever it got it from, it tastes really nice and natural.
I have to say, I'm a little sad.
Why?
Because this is cooked in an autoclave. I want things to be cooked in an oven. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's sad because this was really good.
And it's crazy because like we keep saying, like, oh, this tequila's a ceiling. Oh, this tequila's a standard.
Yeah.
But we keep finding like these
and to add on top of that, this is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can tell it's different.
Super different.
It's nothing like Fortaleza. It's nothing like Tapatio. Nothing like El Amo.
And I don't think, and you would have never guessed that from smelling it. You have to taste it.
Yeah. I'd say this is more complex than Siete Leguas.
Yeah.
And this isn't even an añejo.
This was an experience.
I just realized I mean, I drank the whole thing.
I mean,
We're at neat. We still have to try this on the rocks. The still strength Fortaleza really surprised us on the rocks. We thought it was really good. Maybe this one will too, but what do you think? Should we go to on the rocks?
Never finished a tequila on the show.
We are back with On the Rocks. I'm Alex, and this is my co-host Adan. And so far, we've been
Really
pretty
surprised.
impressed
Pleasantly
with
surprised.
El Tequileno Reposado Gran Reserva. We're on the rocks. Let's not dilute this too much. I'm going for the nose and the sip. More of the same.
Yeah,
a lot of
just,
cooked agave.
a
I have
lot.
to say, that as impressed as we have been, the nose has been disappointing.
Yeah, a lot to be desired.
But let's get in there. A lot of sweetness, fruity sweetness. I feel like it did make it bitter, but not overly bitter. Now that finish is kicking in. A lot of that bitterness in the finish. A little bit of fruits.
Yeah.
And that's El Tequileno on the rocks for me. What do you think?
I've had a hard time pinpointing what exactly I'm getting, but super easy to drink. Even on the rocks, I'm not disappointed.
Yeah.
Usually tequilas will kind of, especially on the rocks, just like throw me off completely.
Pretty
but this
gross.
was all right.
Yeah, this is very. I think we've only really liked one on the rocks, and that was the Fortaleza Still Strength, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and understandable for that one.
It's made in an autoclave, but those mango trees and their open air fermentation might have saved them. Also, aging it longer. They do age this longer than they have to. I think I'm ready for my verdict. What about you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Adan, being someone who's more of a whiskey guy, you're more of the whiskey guy on this channel. You like the whiskeys, you like the bourbons, you like the higher proof stuff. How do you feel about El Tequileno Reposado Gran Reserva?
This bottle was a huge surprise. I did not think that I would be trying a tequila this good today. Very surprised, really good. For a beginner, definitely 100% you should try this. It's very, you're gonna smell it and you might be a little bit like, well, this just smells like any other tequila. But once you try it, I promise you, you're gonna be blown away at how different it is. As an entry level, like I know I said I recommend it to beginners, but as like an entry level tequila, I don't know if I would recommend it as like an entry level tequila, because this might raise your expectations of other tequilas.
Yeah, the ceilings might get too high for this one. For me, the nose was very disappointing. I got a lot of
I agree.
Great cooked agave smell, and that was really it. I couldn't pick up any of the barrel notes that you usually get with aged spirits. And this one, they aged it for 8 months, so I was really expecting I to get something. With that being said, I mean, this was fantastic, neat. A lot of fruity sweetness. I think I got a little bit of that mango, a lot of like tropical fruit, sweet taste from it. Overall, just very good, man. I don't know what to say. I'm a little sad that great tequila can come from autoclaves, because I like the old school stuff. You know what? I'll go as far as to say as this is my second favorite tequila right now.
Dang.
So
this might be my favorite right now.
For me, most definitely, I recommend it all around to beginners, to people who like tequila, who like shooting tequila, mixing tequila. You can't go wrong with El Tequileno, but you're going to pay a premium for it. So you might as well do it the right way and sip it neat. But that's my opinion.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should we close this out, or do you have anything else to add?
Not anything that hasn't been said.
Cheers, my guy.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.